almost got hit by a police car.
Almost got
on
hit
a
by the police.
Great start of the vlog. By the way, you guys often ask me, how does organization within my team work? And I think like one big thing about this job is that it's not a 9 to 5. We're getting some cakes for home because I have a bit of a sweet tooth situation. How is your Christmas shopping going? Are you ready for it?
And so this is Christmas.
What I wanted to show you is a bit of a Louis Vuitton unboxing. We're here again, I'm sorry, but this is just really so great. Shall we just tell each other what we're gonna buy each other for Christmas now, so we over with it?
No.
Hello, my lovelies, and welcome to another video.
Welcome to a new vlog.
Well, actually, first time after a while,
We are walking.
spending a weekend with my best friend
I
in Milan.
don't remember our last weekend
Same.
in Milan, to be honest.
And it's so quiet.
And
it's
the weather is
so
perfect.
good. It's very wholesome. Ooh, almost got hit by a police car.
Almost got
on
hit
a
by
zebra.
the police.
Yeah, maybe on a pedestrian.
Yeah.
Great start of the vlog. Filippo and I are having, I'll tell you exactly what, 2 very lazy days in Milan, which I think I've told you recently. I feel like Filippo's never worked harder.
Well deserved.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I think I mentioned recently that Filippo's never worked harder, and I'm so proud of you. But also, after the fashion month, I went to Serbia, as you guys know, for 5 days, and I was shooting whole day long, very busy days. I like being productive. I think I feel the happiest when I'm productive, so that when I come back, I can have a nice weekend, spend the day in bed.
You always have to, to do 2 full days off. Resting, you need to work hard because then you can feel you deserve it.
Yeah,
But if you don't work hard during the week, you feel guilty staying in bed 2 days.
agree. This morning, Filippo was watching Djokovic and Sabalenka.
This morning was the best because there was 2 finals, men and women.
And
Best.
of course, while he was doing that, I was doing some of my own like beauty treatments and good time. And now we're going out for a brunch to one of our favorite spots. We've been like really late with today's brunch.
Let's say why we are so late. We are so late because Arina Sabalenka, and I told her, it's her mistake because she could have won. She could have won in 2 hours instead of 3.
I'm very patient and I was waiting for the matches to finish so we can go and have my favorite avocado toast, which is not very like Italian thing to have, but in San Ambrose I really love it. And it's so good, and I haven't had it in more than a month, like probably like 2 months, so very happy to go to San Ambrose now.
feel it, yes. And heel by heel. Exactly. Take this, and with elbow, push out the knee. It's anti-vectorial, okay? And just flex and point. Flex and point. Exactly. Okay, we are here and like this. Exactly, but stay down with this part, okay? Ah, so much better. And now come to me. Oh, wow. Good job, girls. Really good job. It's the easier beginner class that I have made. Thank you. Really thank you. Absolutely. Yay! Yes, come to me.
Lovely, busy morning. Very, very wholesome, if you ask me. I have so much to share with you, which I will in a second, but right now we're gonna go head to the TOD'S office here in Milan for a special fitting, which I will also tell you about a little bit more. Catching a breath because it's been back to back, but like kind of back to back productive, which I love. Okay, let's go. Welcome back to the streets of Milan. I have to tell you one thing. I wanted to actually vlog inside of TOD'S office at the fitting, but I was catching up with the team. So many things to catch up on. And we have like a few days that we're gonna spend together this week, which unfortunately are not gonna be in this vlog because it starts Wednesday afternoon, which is around the time that this vlog is gonna come out. So that's what it is. This morning, woke up like super ready for like a wonderful week and went for my first Pilates lesson. I mean, it's not my first Pilates lesson, but it's my first Pilates reformer lesson because you guys know, recently I started going to physio and because of some back pain that I have. And then the physio said, you should do the reformer Pilates. It will help with the posture, it will help with so many different things. So like a good nerd that I am, I listened, and basically this morning Annabelle and I went for our first session and I loved it. I don't know who needs to hear this. I don't know how busy your schedule is, what things you have to do, but I think like I honestly have no more excuses to be like really active. And I just spoke to my sister this morning. I mean, I'm someone who's very consistent by nature. I'm not a giver-upper in terms that I try not to give up on things that I commit to. So I've been very, very, very consistent with A, my therapy for over a year now, and B, with Duolingo for 267 days, I think. I'm hoping that I will be consistent with Pilates too. It's all about one thing that I've told you previously, I don't know if you remember. If every day you improve by 0.5%, by the end of the year, you will be like more than 170% improved. I think that's pretty impressive. And I really love the instructor, I love the lesson. So then I went to my TOD'S fitting, that's done, and I'm heading back home for a long session of meetings and plannings with Annabelle. Let's do it. By the way, you guys often ask me, how does organization within my team work? Who does what? What is the sort of like, general organization? What are the responsibilities of my assistant? How does one of my assistant's days look like? And in all honesty, there are no like rules as such. Like, it's not like, oh, my assistant gets coffee and whatever. In fact, today I got her coffee and right now I'm going to get her lunch because it's such a day that we've organized differently. And for me, it was on my way to grab lunch. And for her, she went to grab the Louis Vuitton bag. that I'm gonna be unboxing in this video. So you know, it's just like a matter of organization. We're currently going to Marchesi, which actually we've walked past yesterday as well. And I'm gonna get our favorite, Annabelle and I love a toast from here. You guys know that already. Buongiorno. So to continue my little explanation, I think that this type of job doesn't have a sort of like usual responsibilities and then nothing more, nothing less. You know what I mean? It's kind of a job that you have to rely the most on common sense and what's needed on both sides, on all sides. In fact, hi! Oh my God! I love running into you guys. Today's been met more of you than I could have planned. How it kind of works is just whatever I need to do, I do. Like I have the best team that kind of like jumps in anywhere that help can be done. I think like one big thing about this job is that it's not a 9 to 5. If you want to work in a 9 to 5, I think like a personal assistant job or like a managerial job or something like that, it's not really for you. It's not a 9 to 5. It's not a bank. It's not an accountant. It's more of like working by feelings. There are days that there's really nothing much to do, but there are days that it's like a 12-hour shift. Fashion month, of course, being like, it would be impossible to treat it as 9 to 5 because not a single person in the industry, and I'm not just talking about content creators, I'm talking about journalists, buyers, assistants, editors, every single person in the fashion industry is working like probably 15 hours a day, every day, and it's kind of like that. I'm not saying that's the right way to do it, but afterwards, you know, it's important to take some time off, but it's also like that kind of industry. I'm sure it's not the only industry where it works like that. I'm sure there are like jobs in like music industry or I don't know, like the super famous stars, they're busier when it's their tour time, but then when they finish the tour, it's kind of like quiet time, or like, you know, when it's new album time or whatever. It's kind of like that type of industry where you work and your responsibilities really depend on the season, on the situation, etc. But I guess we could even, if you have more interest in that, or you have like questions like that, you guys can leave me in the comments any questions that you have related to my job, and I will make sure to respond to all of them, to kind of clarify any confusion or, you know, things that you would like to understand better. I'd be more than happy to help. And that's it. Now we're heading home. Today is one of those days that I feel like we definitely do not have enough hours in a day. Like, also, for some reason, I'm freezing. But this cashmere, it's that season, it's that time of the year that you know that you're gonna be seeing it so much in my videos, and I apologize in advance about that, but when you love something, you love it. Anyway, what I wanted to show you is a bit of a Louis Vuitton unboxing. I feel like it's been quite a while since I've done my last Louis Vuitton unboxing, but I'm really hoping that you guys are gonna enjoy it as much as me. I've actually already unboxed this, so it's not fully properly, it hasn't got a ribbon on basically because I've unboxed it on my TikTok. But then I also know that not many of you have a TikTok account, etc. And I want to show it to you because I do think it's a piece definitely worth a special unboxing. So can't be closed because I didn't close it properly. I have to tell you, I was very surprised to see this dust bag from Louis Vuitton. It's a little bit different, it's changed, it's thicker, it's more luxurious, luscious. In the front there's this leather tab that says Louis Vuitton, Articles de Voyage. Okay, love it. Anyway, I'm sure you already know what it is. It is the Neverfull bag, which coincidentally was my first ever designer handbag that I ever had. And this one is quite different. First of all, by the way, it comes inside with this really nice cushion that I think is amazing to keep the shape of like your pieces. But what's new about Neverfull? Tailors all this time, right? You might think. However, this Neverfull actually, besides the fact that my first ever designer bag that I bought in 2010, I remember like it was yesterday, it was a Neverfull MM in Damier Azur, and I worn it so much, I still have it. But this one is a new concept of Neverfull with inside-out features, which means that you can turn it inside out. By the way, let's just take a second to notice that mine also has personalized initials. It is basically a classic monogram with black leather, so it's not that classic because it has the black leather trimmings. I say black leather trimmings because this part here is coated canvas, so that's quite important to know. It comes with a little pouch inside. Here's a Louis Vuitton pouch that can be adjusted. I say adjusted because, as you can see, this bag can be twisted inside out. And it has like a bottom as such, but if you turn it inside out, it's not the easiest thing for me to do, but it's not complicated either at all, literally. Well, maybe there's a method. I need to figure it out. But what I love is that basically you get two bags in one. And so right now we have a black Neverfull with the poking monogram canvas inside. And then what you can do is obviously wear it like this and attach your pouch on the inside of the bag, or even on the outside, because you have this whole stuff here. So you can attach it here or like here, however you wish. Really cool, I think. So my first ever Neverfull, I remember so clearly. I bought it in Barcelona. I saved money for it because I worked like 2 months in a pharmacy, and then whatever I had kind of like, I saved a particular amount of money. And I remember I saved like 500 euros that I put on the side, and then it was 450 for Neverfull MM, and I think it was 540 or something like that for the GM. And I wasn't sure if I should get the grand or the medium, but basically I only had money for the medium, so I got the medium, and it was my most worn bag. I worn it so much. I basically started my blog with that bag. So in my journey, it plays a very, very important role. I think it's a like really beautiful classic bag. There was a time when it was a little bit like you don't actually wear Neverfull anymore, but just like with every icon, there is a moment where it becomes a little bit like, I don't want to see it anymore, and then it becomes iconic. Do we agree on that one? And I think it's back in time of these kind of like totes, when everybody just wants to throw everything and anything in their bag. These are perfect for traveling, perfect for work. I worn mine throughout my pre-reg years, which my fellow pharmacy UK students and pharmacists will know what it is. But then also throughout my work, really loved it because it just really, truly does fit everything and anything. And this does resemble the MM size. So yeah, there are many different shapes, colors, and sizes. We are writing a blog post on that topic that is coming live very soon. So yeah, wanted to show that to you. Now I'm gonna get dressed, we're heading out, and I think I'm actually gonna wear this bag. Guys, it is autumn in Milan. I mean, I guess everywhere really. But you can see like the park is starting to get a bit like exciting and autumnal. And I was so cold at home that I put on this Phoebe Philo trench. I'm sure you guys remember this trench from the last season. I'm just like obviously very much into the shades of brown. I'm loving these Victoria Beckham sunnies. These are my go-to sunglasses. Also, been really kind of enjoying that the weather is not that cold, but that it's cold enough for me to kind of like layer up. Now all I need is to discover a cute little cafe where I can sit and work. So Annabelle's told me that there's this new Do you say Arcade Cafe? Yeah. We will bring you guys probably as well in one of the next vlogs. I'm excited because I need like a good kind of like this like a glam rise like Marchese where we went today to get the toast, which by the way was like the best meal I've had in a long time, which is kind of crazy considering that it's just a toast, but it's so good. You have to try it. Yes. It's on. It's on. Welcome back to my talk show. You know what I realized, Filippo?
Tell me.
It's been a while since you've been on my YouTube channel.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How can I contribute?
How is your Christmas shopping going? Are you ready for it?
And so this is Christmas. I'm so looking forward to Christmas.
Yeah?
Yeah. Do we have the tree?
Wow, that's a good point. We have a tree.
We have.
I think I'm ready for Christmas shopping.
Me too.
Yeah?
I'm ready for Christmas. We're ready for the mountain.
We're
gonna take some ski lessons this year. So
perfecting skills.
yeah, we looking forward to St. Moritz.
I have an idea. Shall we just tell each other what we're gonna buy each other for Christmas now, so we over with it?
No. Also because I have actually I know what to buy you.
Yeah?
Yeah. But maybe it's not like I have
Many choices.
Yeah, it's two things. It's two brands. It's Hermes or it's diamonds. There is nothing else. Nothing else.
I think
What?
that's always safe, you know, and
Yeah.
and good choice.
Or I could get you a puppy.
But you know what?
but that's
Puppies
not
are not for Christmas. They are for life.
I know, but it will be for life. But we can't. We
Exactly.
can't afford it with our
Lifestyle.
lifestyle.
So
Maybe-
it would be for Christmas.
Maybe sorry, very important. Marchese or no? Now is Marchese. But
Yeah.
you need to get out.
Papete. I feel this is like the third time in this vlog that I'm going to Marchese.
Yeah, you have my card, right?
Should I jump out?
Yeah.
Yes, baby, I have your card.
Okay.
My sugar daddy.
Lol.
Okay. We're getting some cakes for home because I have a bit of a sweet tooth situation. So, again, a bit embarrassing here today again. We're here again, I'm sorry, but this is just really so great. And I know what I want already. I just am waiting for someone to serve me. I want some of those little fruit tartlets and few of these little yummy, delicious profiterole style desserts. Look at this. Ugh, so good. Few things on my mind that I wanted to share with you guys. First of all is you can see some empty bits on my shelf here, right? There were actually two Chanel bags there, one purple and one green that I got from Filippo for Christmas 2 years ago. The one that I got from Filippo for Christmas is currently with Chanel for repair. The like, you know how like classic flaps, they have the chain with like metal and leather. So the leather started pulling out of the chain. They said it's probably gonna take 2 months to repair. The purple one I stored away because many of you actually know that ever since my incident in Paris, I actually try to not store all of my valuables at home. I stored away some of my Hermes bags, but I'm also thinking of taking some out of the storage, some that I haven't worn. In particular, my Birkin 30 in a top with gold hardware. I have now worn it for, well, since the last winter really, so I think that one is gonna come out of storage. I think I put like 4 Hermes bags back in storage, including the Birkin 25 Nata that I just picked up from Hermes Spa, but the truth is, I find that bag to be quite like a summery bag. And also, because I want more space so I can get new stuff, right? Let me get some stuff so I can actually make myself look a little bit more presentable. In other news, also grab my stuff by the way. Nothing better than fresh clean brushes. My mom, I've called her to come this week right after we finish this vlog basically. Love this moisturizer so much. Honestly, like Medik8, I buy from the brand. I love it so much. The day cream, the night cream, the vitamin C serum, the retinol. There's so much goodness in that brand. Love it. Right now, my skin is really enjoying it, by the way. So I'm gonna moisturize a bit. So my mom is coming. I'm looking forward to that because even though I'm very tired, and if I'm very honest, when my mom comes, I like to take her around because she loves Italy, but I don't know how much energy I'm gonna have for that on this occasion. So I am gonna try and like treat her the best, but also I'm gonna plan some things ahead so I can really like make sure our schedule is good, because I know that my energy levels are low to be spontaneous. And also my mom is the best at helping me change my autumn and spring wardrobes. She's so good at it and she thoroughly enjoys it. I think like my both parents really love fashion, to be honest. But I think I really got it from my mom. I'm gonna do my eyebrows a little bit just to kind of fix them in place. This is the Makeup by Mario gel. What do you guys love the most for eyebrows? I'm just trying to like really kind of grow them now out, especially like before like winter, you know, like after summer and all. Love it. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with Charlotte Tilbury concealer, which I literally, can you see how much of it I've used up? I don't know if you can see, but I promise you that I don't have many products that I've used up this much. So long story short, Annabelle's currently working on her tasks. I'm working on, well, filming this video, but also we have so much stuff going on and planned for November. I don't think I will be, besides this week, I don't think I will be much at home actually, which I mean I'm not very happy about, but also not unhappy about. There's always like someone in my home, and that really helps with so many different things, like in case I need something, etc. So you know, things work itself out. Hourglass foundation, I definitely do need a lighter shade to this now that we're heading into winter, but I'm just gonna put a tiny little bit. I don't know if you can tell, this is really like my favorite foundation, this one and the Westman Atelier, because I love that kind of finish, and in general they're just so good. I'm gonna use this brush to blend it all in. So today we're also like shooting a lot of projects to clear things off my plate before I start traveling. I have to update you. First of all, thank you so much to so many of you who have commented on my TV show. It is actually really exciting time. It's the first time I'm filming something like that. It's a cultural program about, well, basically it's mainly about my country, but also predominantly at the moment it's about the capital, Belgrade. And I have to say it's very energy and time consuming to film it. It's not easy at all, but I'm really enjoying it because I get to bring people from the industry, my friends, family, collaborators, etc. I get to bring them to Belgrade. And you know, like people like Senja, for example, who have been telling about Serbia for so long, finally get to see it, which I think is going to be in one of the next episodes. I know that obviously it's available on Blitz TV in Serbia. This is Charlotte Tilbury. I haven't used this in a very long time. Let's see how it works. But you can also watch it on the YouTube channel. And I know that for many of you, you'll be like, hey, wait, but I don't speak Serbian. However, obviously with my guests, I speak in English and we subtitle it for the Serbian viewers. But you can watch it as well on their YouTube channel, which I think it's super exciting because they get to experience something new. I get to show them something new. I personally think it's really interesting, and I only have 2 filming days left, I believe, this year. We made it that way because my December and my November are extremely busy, so that's kind of next on my itinerary. I always say, like, you know, I want to vlog from Serbia, I'm gonna bring you there, which I actually genuinely intend on doing, right? A little bit of this, turn up the base concealer because I need some light here. And it never actually happens for one simple reason. The reason is that I'm so overwhelmed when I'm in Serbia and so busy catching up with family and friends. And on this occasion, on top of that, also shooting, it gets a little bit difficult to kind of, you know, make it all happen. But that being said, I'm doing now makeup because obviously, like I told you, we're gonna shoot a little bit in Milan, but also I want to show you I have some high street purchases that I want to present you in this video. They are here next to me, and honestly, like, especially when autumn comes, obviously I love like good knits, good materials, boots, accessories. You know, you guys know me, right? I don't need to tell you what I like. But I also love to find, especially in autumn, good high street favorites. And it's not sponsored, it's, you know, genuine things that I like, and you guys said you want to see more affordable options. Sorry for talking weirdly right now while putting this favorite product of mine, which so many of you asked me for the shade. The shade is whimsical. I love it. I never knew what the shade it was. I didn't even know there were shades. I just picked a random one online. I think I was like shopping on Amazon at like 2 a.m. Wait for this to dry. Lots of you have asked me to kind of come up with some high street options that are more affordable, that are cute, etc., etc., and that's what I'm gonna try and do in these days. Oh, I put a lot. It started drying a bit, this blush. I think that's why then all of a sudden it came a lot. So that's coming in, but first things first, I just wanna, you know, make my face pop a little bit so that you guys can really understand what the outfits will be like for real when I am ready. Eyebrows, let's fill them in, and that is it, I think. Is this a bit too high up now? I'm loving a bit of a straight eyebrow lately. Not too much though, not creepy, you know, just like when it comes to the shape of the face. Let's have this Patrick Ta. I'll change it up a bit with like the colors that I'm using to keep it warm on this occasion. And I will link all the products that I have used in, as always, in the description box below. I really love them. Honestly, all of these products that you have seen, every single one I think I purchased, they were not even in the PR packages. Like, I mean, I say even because usually obviously we receive so many beautiful things, but I also tend to purchase a lot of makeup and repurchase a lot of makeup. I got Charlotte Tilbury Brown fine liner. I just do a touch to make my eyes a bit, yep, and the other side, just a flick basically. That's it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna take this off and show you the high street haul. Okay guys, so I promised you a few high street bits and pieces. Now I have a few orders that I'm still waiting for, like from one of my favorite brands, Reformation. Hopefully it will come in the next few videos as well. But first up, we have a brand that I've never actually shopped from before. It's called Dish, like dishes, like dish. And let's see what we have. I think it's a suit. And I'm really into some autumn whites. I don't think I have like a really like this weather kind of casual white suit. I know I have a lot of suits, but let me show you what we got in here. I also need, or maybe I need to check, inspect in my other wardrobe, white coat. But white pair of trousers, obviously we need to iron this quite a bit, but I don't actually have a good pair of white trousers. I'm just checking what this looks like, and it's quite like thicker material than most of my white trousers that I have, so I think that this could be quite good. We're gonna try it on as well. And then we have a knit, sort of my style. Oops, there are two pieces. Okay, got it. We have a knit brown dress. I love this color so much, and I think this with my boots from the row would be so cute. And then I think this is just the under, yep, the underdress for this. So we're gonna try it all on now, but I want to show you what else I got. I actually got a parcel from Marcella London. This is gonna be very easy to show because it's a brown kind of thin duster coat, like very sort of comfortable, perfect for this season. So we're gonna work on that, styling that. And then we have a sort of a beigey, almost like khaki green blazer. And last but not the least, this is quite cute actually, something that I can wear over the white suit that I've just shown you even. It's like a white, kind of like a felt style jacket. Cropped, no buttons, very easy. Okay, hope you guys can see me and hear me in this messy wardrobe, which is not gonna be so messy for a long time, I promise. But this is the brown dress. I really love this dress. I can wear it obviously with ballerina shoes, and I also can wear it with like loafers or kind of layers, like a little knit over the shoulders. I don't know, I'll stay here. Maybe you can see me better so I'm not like fully blending in with the wardrobe. I'll also come closer so you can see the knit. And what I like about it is it like kind of ties in the back, which means that it's more snatched in the waist. Merci beaucoup. Let's see. So that's the first look from this. I'm gonna show you also the second look, but I just wanted, for my own sake, I wanted to try on the other brown coat over this. It's two different browns, so it probably is not really gonna work, but I want to try it on. Let's see. Also, you know what I love about you guys so much? That I learned so much with you. One of my recent videos, someone's commented, like, I mean, you guys all comment and give me so much feedback and love and whatnot. And I appreciate it so much because I carry it with me every day. And someone said, you know, when you put your mic here, we can't really see you. We see you better when we hear you better. Not see you, hear you better when the mic's here. So I'm trying to keep it here. But at the same time, sometimes it's hard when I need like 2 arms to put a coat on. But I also want you guys to have the best experience watching my videos. I love this. I also love that the coat is longer than the dress, so that actually that gives it nice dimension. I don't like when a dress is poking and like the coat is shorter, like for example something like this. I don't enjoy that vibe. Now I need to see it myself as well. Oh, I actually like this when you want to go like all kind of brown vibes and stuff like that. And styling in my wardrobe is actually easier because everything is like just here, but the problem is the background is too busy that I'm worried you don't really see outfits properly. You let me know what you think, what you prefer. But this outfit, I love it. I mean, this bag just goes so well with anything. That's the thing. This is the vibe. This is the look. What do we think? Yeah, I like it. I'll link everything below so that it's easier for you guys. Okay. Next up, let's try the white suit. I'm just changing, you guys, clearly, as you can see. And I'm loving the way that these white trousers look already. Why? Because they are not see-through. They're not too thick, but they're definitely more like winter style. And I'm just so into white looks right now. Because I feel like I don't really have a lot of white wintry looks. Like even if you look at my coats, they're all brown, burgundy, dark beige, or gray. It is what it is. Top, top, top. Run, run, run. I got my Miu Miu sneakers. I think like suit and sneakers for every day when you don't want to go elegant is just so good because it makes like every look so much easier now. I would probably wear this also with my top Birkin that I was telling you about. If you need a coat over this, I would love to have like a beautiful white coat. Kind of fluffy, not too smart. Matching to white's difficult because sometimes I'll show you a perfect example of that, okay? This is too short for this blazer, but if this was like a long coat, this would be great. However, perfect two whites together. So my Birkin 25 would go great with this, but this white is too cool. Like it's almost like a light gray, right? But you know how that is. Like this is also like a kind of ivory, I guess. So these two for me are not a good match. It's just like this is so cool and this is so much warmer that I would rather wear. From all the bags that I have, I think this one would go cute with this, or this one, as well. Okay, so I love the suit though. I will link it as well for you guys. I think with a white turtleneck or a gray turtleneck. If I was to wear this with gray turtleneck, it would also go well with this Greenmayer bag, or, you know, so many options. As we all know, this is a forever favorite of mine. It's the first bag that I ever got after our, as I call it now, incident in Paris. I love it so much. Plays an important role. Filippo really hustled for it. So yeah, this is the white suit. Now what else have we got to style? I need to show you also the kind of like the olive greenish kind of blazer. Look at this. This is like a kind of now more casual outfit, and I love it. I love actually this blazer with these sneakers even more. I think it's so cute, and this would go well, perhaps. You see why I need this tool? With my Milan bag. I love this bag so much. It just goes well with everything, which is why I need another top bag. But I have my top bag, but I also have a really nice a tan bag, which I haven't actually worn ever since I got it back. We need to discuss that on another note. But yeah, this is the last look that I wanted to show you. I'll come closer as well so you can see the details a bit better. I think it's quite cute. What do you guys think? Love it. Well, anyway, now I need to tidy the chaos that I made here. I think I'm going to finish this vlog here because the next one is going to be, I'm going to start right away, and it's going to be quite eventful as well. Thank you so much for watching this one. Thank you for always being an incredibly important part of this community and this journey. I really love you. I appreciate you guys. If nobody told you today, here, you hear it from me. I love you and I really appreciate you. And if nobody told you today, then we need to change some things and we need to talk about it. Love you guys. Bye.